Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mo, and I'm back again for another YouTube video. So, it's currently Sunday, September 21st, 2025. So, market just opened a few hours ago. So I'm just gonna break down the trades I'm looking at this week. Let's see so we have news basically every week, every day this week. So obviously Monday, news. Tuesday, a lot of news. Wednesday, some news. Thursday, a lot of news. Friday, some kind of news, right? But anyways, these are the markets that I'm looking at this week. I'm mainly looking at three, but we're gonna break each one down. Gold, all-time highs, so not really paying attention to it. Don't really care too much. Silver, again, all-time highs. I don't know what it's doing, so I don't really care about it. GBUSD, beautiful trade lining up. So I know I drew both of these up. I'm gonna break it down. So last week we had this big rejection from this short support right here, which if you guys remember, if you watched the previous video, you know it's like a strong 4-hour zone right here. So we had a beautiful rejection from it. I really like that rejection. Broke below this short support right here, and then we're back again in this zone. As you guys may know, price has been consolidating in this zone for many weeks now, and we're back again in this zone. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting the pullback here and then the push to the upside. Now, we did shit bearish on the daily, and I think price will most likely continue to have like a bearish push. But for right now, I'm expecting, let me just move this. So price is here right now. I'm expecting the push down here and then the buy all the way up here. And when I get the interesting note to buy, I will be taking it all the way back up here to the structure point. As you can tell right here, price is in the zone, just consolidating a lot. It's better on the 4-hour as well. It's just, look at that. Every time price is in the zone, it's always doing shenanigans or whatever. So that's what I'm expecting. So how am I going to take the trade? I'm expecting Monday's candlestick, which is this one right here, has already opened. I'm expecting it to pull back down here, make like a long wick, and then close somewhere right there. If it could actually pull down here, make the long wick, and then close bullish, that would be good. Something similar to, let me get a good example to show you. Something like this, right? Like this candlestick right here, but if it closed blue, that'd be really good, because then that would happen Monday, and then Tuesday we'll come into the market, and we would be expecting, let me just mark this up. So it's gonna open, come down here, wick up, wick down, and then come back, potentially close up here like this, and then Tuesday candlestick could open like this, have a little wick retracement, and then have the push, potentially all the way up here, and then Wednesday could continue up, Thursday, Friday. So basically I'm looking to buy. Now when price comes to this structure point right here, then we'll be looking to either buy or sell, either wait for the break above, retest to continue buying, or to look for the sell, which most likely we will be looking for the rejection from there. But as of right now, I'm just looking for the retest of this structure point to buy up here. Price could potentially do this as well, break below, retest, drop, but that's just, I'm gonna be patient and wait for what the chart wants to show me, right? I can analyze the chart and I can kind of predict the move that's gonna happen, but at the same time, I have to be adaptable and pay attention to what the market wants to do. So whatever chart wants to do, I'm just here. I'm reacting to it, right? So yeah, looking to buy up here. Same thing with EURUSD. We had the push last week. I like how this weekly closed, long week rejection. So I think it is going to have to push the upside. But before it does that, literally same thing that happened in GBUSD. I need the wick, push down like this, close bullish, so something like this, but blue, yeah, like this, and then continuation, like literally this right here, this, let me show you, this pattern right here that you see right here, I'm literally expecting this to be right here, and I would take the buy to the upside and take it to this structure point high up here. Now if price wants to break below, retest and drop, then I'm also going to be ready for that. I have to be adaptable and be reactive to the charts. So yeah, USD JPY, don't really care, it's in the zone. USD CAD, beautiful trade lining up. It's kind of a tricky one, so I have to be wary of this. But overall, I'm looking for a sell this week. So what am I looking for? Price already gave me this strong rejection on the daily like that. On a weekly, beautiful evening star pattern. So what am I expecting? A slight pullback and then a continuation to drop. So honestly, this trade could be ready tomorrow or Tuesday, but it's going to be a little tricky because I'm looking to sell, but I'm looking to buy. The main move I'm looking for is to sell first. So I'm waiting for like a little pullback up here to sell from here, or pull back down here to buy from here. So it's just tricky. There's a lot going on with USD. I have to be a little mindful. I have to be patient with this trade and not rush into anything. But as of right now, I'm looking to sell down to this structure point, and then from selling down to the structure point, that we'll be looking to buy. But that's not the best move, because then if I'm looking to sell on here, that means GPUSD I would be looking. Oh, sorry. If I'm looking to buy up here, right, from here, that would make it so GPUSD I'm looking to sell, which in theory would line up after GPUSD and USD have the move to the upside. Because if I'm looking to buy up here, which means the GP is getting stronger, then that means I'm looking to sell here, which means CAD is getting stronger. So it lines up in the beginning. So we're just gonna be patient and wait for it. I think this week's gonna have a big push. So I just gotta be patient and wait for it. So yeah, I'll update you guys as each day goes on, as I get on the charts. If I take a trade, I'll update you. If I don't, then it is what it is. So yeah, get ready. I'm ready for this week. I think it's gonna be a good week. I'm excited for it, so let's see it. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mo, and I'm back again for another YouTube video. So it's currently Monday, September 22nd, 2025, and we are about to trade. Well, I don't know, we're gonna see. So coming to the market, let's go on a daily. USD CAD, I'm gonna come back to this. Gold, pushing at all-time highs again. Don't really care about it. Silver, again, all-time highs, I don't really care about it. GPUSD, like I said in the previous part of this video, I was waiting for the retracement down here. I was waiting for it to come back and make like a long wick and then close as a bullish doji. Obviously, price did have a push last night, just a slight retracement. It didn't even come back to this structure point right here, but then had to push the upside. So honestly, I'm not looking to take a trade on this. I guess what I could be looking for, a sell opportunity to come down to this structure point, because I believe that price will push down to the structure point and close down here and then give the doji and then continue to the upside. Like this candlestick right here, this candlestick right here, I need something like this, but I need this right here, but blue. And I need to happen right here. So for right now, the only trade opportunity I could be looking for is a sell down to the structure point, but I have to be mindful of that. It's not the best trade, but just be patient with that. Or we could just wait, it's gonna play out. Your USD, same thing as GPUSD. Price had a retracement and then pushed the upside. This is not what I want. I needed to close down here. So we could potentially catch a sell down. But then again, I have to be careful with this trade. So this is a counter trend trade, but I need to be careful with it. So cool, just waiting on that. USD/JPY, surprisingly, there might be a setup on USD/JPY. Now I know I said it's in this consolidation zone, but as you can tell, price, every time it comes down here, pushes back up. Every time it pushes up here, it comes out down. So it's in this zone, and I've identified the zone. So there is a potential setup that I am kind of interested in taking. But this is going to be like a risky trade, but I'm okay with the risk. I'm okay with it. So I'm looking to sell because price is back up here at this structure point right here. As you can tell, there's a lot of consolidation, a lot of back and forth. Every time price comes here, rejects, and then falls down. So again, we're at the same level. Beautiful. Doji is making a long wick on the daily, which I like. Beautiful 4-hour evening star pattern. Beautiful engulfing candlestick. Go to the 1 hour, we have the shift of structure. Same thing on the 30-minute. Beautiful order block on the 15-minute and on the 10-minute. I like the 15-minute one a lot better. So now I'm just waiting for the pullback to it. Give me an evening star pattern right here. Literally this pattern right here, or this pattern right here. And let me just show you. This pattern that we got right here, these three candles say blue, blue, red, or actually I would probably prefer blue, red, red. This candlestick pattern right here, I'm expecting it right here. Once I get that interest signal, then I'm gonna wait for it to close below here. The trade will be like this, but I'm gonna wait for the retracement. So most likely just gonna end up taking a trade here. 15 pips. Actually, let's do 20 pips because this is a very volatile pair. And then instead of holding it all the way down to the structure level, which would be down here, I'm just gonna hold it down to this level right here because this is a strong area, as you can tell on the 4-hour, where price just consolidates a lot here. So it's gonna be a quick trade, potentially when I take it. But if not, holding it all the way down here is gonna be a lot. But yeah, I just gotta be patient with it and just hold the trade. So overall, just being patient and waiting. I actually really like this setup, even though we're in a consolidation a lot. I like this setup. I like the way it presents itself. And then the last one is USD CAD. Again, like I said, we're looking to sell this week down to the structural point. Price obviously had a deeper push up than I expected, which is fine, but you gotta be patient with it. So I guess at this point, there's two options. One, I still think price is going to have that move, that sell to the downside, but at the same time, I'm expecting price to just already up here to just continue pushing all the way up. But this wouldn't align with the USD/JPY trade that I'm looking to sell. So I'm still looking for the sell on this trade. Price made sort of like a decent order block on a 10-minute right here, pulled back to it. It gave like a decent evening star pattern, but not the one that I want. I need a doji candlestick. So now I'm just waiting for two things. One, for a pullback to give me a better entry signal, or a shift to structure below this structure point. So I need the 15-minute to close below this structure point because the 30-minute has already closed below this one. So I need the 15-minute to close below here. Once it closes below here, then I'll take a trade somewhere around here, 50% retracements, and still sell. So I just need either one or two things. One, a pullback to give me a better evening star pattern, or two, close below here, take the retracement, 15 pips. This is 16. And then I'm gonna hold this trade down to the structure point. That's literally it. Where is it at? Yeah, right here. So, really good trade, just being patient, waiting for it. It's only Monday, so I'm not really expecting the price to chart to move a lot. The main pair that looks good right now is USD/JPY, and I'm gonna keep my eye on it and just stay focused on it. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna take a trade today. If I do take a trade, cool. It'll be a good trade. If I don't take a trade, it is what it is. Market is setting up for the week, and I'm gonna be patient and wait. So yeah, I'll update you guys in a little bit if I take a trade. Yo, what is going on YouTube? So it is Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. Let's break down these charts. I see some good opportunities already loading. Just gotta be patient with it. So gold, don't really, still not looking for anything. Obviously, we just pushing to the upside. I don't really care. Silver, same thing. GBUSD. I'm still waiting for that retracement down here. So at this point, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm looking for, because price wants to stay in the zone and do some weird stuff, but it doesn't want to move. So I don't know. I'm still just watching this. USD, I'm watching this as well. I think it's gonna have that retracement again, but I'm just watching it, or it could push it up. So I don't know. USD/JPY, beautiful trade loading. I'm looking for a sell opportunity. So price is, again, consolidated between this zone. So what am I expecting? I'm looking for a quick sell down to this structure point right here. It's between these 4-hour zones. And I just like the way this trade is presenting itself. So went down to a lower time frame, found a nice order block, waited for the pullback to order block. Now I'm just looking for the entry signal. If you go on a 10-minute, I put my alarm here so price will shift structure on the 10-minute. So right now, if it gives me like a fat bearish engulfing, I would wait for that, and then wait for it to close below here, and then potentially take on the 10-minute. 15-minute, just waiting patient to see what it does. 30-minute, it could potentially make a long doji wick, which would be nice. So I'm just being patient with it, but if I get the entry signal on 10-minute, I'm taking it and then holding it down to the structure point right there. And then USD CAD, again, we're still looking to sell. Like we had the initial push, which I was expecting right here. Now I'm just looking for the sell down. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a price to make a beautiful order block, which it has made up here. And now I'm just waiting for the retracement to that order block, but price obviously is in what doesn't want to retrace to that order block, which is cool, because if you go on the 10-minute, price made a new order block right here, which I had already seen. Right here, beautiful order block, nice evening star pattern. So now all I need a break below here to confirm that, hey, we want to push the downside. Once I get that break, which is gonna break underneath the 15-minute structure point again too. Oh, that's just a beautiful trade. From there, then I would end up taking a trade somewhere like this. Stop loss, 15 pips. There's 16. I don't know, stop loss somewhere up there. And then, cool. And then we're gonna hold it all the way down here. So, yeah, I'm just being patient and waiting for the trade to do what it needs to do. That's really it. I'll update you guys in a little bit if I do end up taking this trade. Oh. All right, YouTube. So I'm back again. This is literally like 5 minutes later. So price did end up having the shift of structure, did end up closing below the 10-minute structure point like I wanted to, which is really good. Now, the thing is the 15-minute has not closing underneath this level right here, but the 10-minute has already shifted structure, which is really all I need. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a retracement to this structure point right here, retracement to somewhere around here, because it's 7 o'clock. I don't know if y'all can see it in the corner, but it's 7 o'clock and a new candlestick, a new hourly candlestick wick just opened up. So what price usually does when the new candlestick opens up, it usually has a wick up, makes that wick up. So I'm gonna wait for that wick up, take the trade on that wick up, and then take it for the sell, because I think price will have the sell. So I already got the, let's go to the entry signal. I'll show you. This is part of my trading plan. Beautiful shift of structure. And at the same time, the 1 hour also shift the structure and close below here. A 30-minute, same thing. Well, yeah, 30-minute already closed below. So yeah, now I'm just waiting for that little wick up, take the sell. Let's see, stop loss 15 pips. Okay, I'm gonna do that. And then wait for entry signal, right? Shift the structure, 5-minute, 10-minute, or 15-minute, align with higher time frame trend. Cool, we got it on the 10-minute. Now, that's it. 1 hour candlestick just opened up, wait for the week retracement, retest of this EMA, and then boom, take the sell down. So this is a good trade. I'm confident in this trade, and I'm about to take it. So yeah, I'll update you guys in a little bit. All right, YouTube. So as you can tell, we are now in this trade. So what I ended up doing is I went into USD CAD on here, and I did a sell limit. So I did a sell limit. I put an alarm here, and I said, okay, if price pulls back to this structure point right here, which is right at the start of the order block, get me into the trade, which it has gotten me into the trade. So now we are in this trade. Let me, where's the, okay, 82, 84. It's having a big push though, which I don't really like too much, but price is making that hourly wick right here. So I'm just holding it on. Yeah. So I took the trade, ended up putting my stop loss right above this structure point. I know it's like a long stop loss, but hey, 17.5 pips. Usually it's 15 pips, right? So I just gave it a couple more just to put it above the structure point. Give price enough room to do whatever it wants to do. And now we're just gonna hold this trade. So yeah, this is what it looks like on Trade Locker. We're down 85 bucks right now, but just gonna keep holding. Like, this trade has massive potential. So I'm just gotta be patient with it and let it do its thing. I can't control the markets. The only thing I can do is take the right trades and let it do its thing. So yeah, just gonna hold on to it. Close this out. Yeah, I'm still in this, so forget it. That's actually how I started out to trade. I used to be a scalper and stuff like that. But then I ended up getting to swing trading, got the LSG one. And then I was in one of the boot camps actually. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, that's the trade right now. I'll keep you guys updated either in a little bit or when I get back from work. So USD didn't take any trades on here. Price was not really doing the best that it wants to do, so I don't really care too much about it. EURUSD, don't know what I'm looking for. GBUSD, don't know what I'm looking for, but it is pushing to the upside, which means the dollar's getting weaker. If the dollar's getting weaker here, the dollar's getting weaker here, and if the dollar's getting weaker here, then it's gonna sell down. So just watching it at this point. I'm gonna put flowing. Cool. I'll update you guys later. So YouTube, so I'm in this trade. Obviously the trade is pushing now. Let me show you where it's at. There is some news happening, just a PMI, and then the main one is that Powell's gonna be speaking at 12:35. So I gotta be careful with that. I don't know what he's gonna say, so we gotta be careful. But overall, there's a trade. It's flowing right now. It's doing this thing. We're up 170. USD CAD. Let me see. Cool. So that's how the trade is looking right now. Good trade so far. Just waiting for it. Let it do its thing. So I'll update you guys at the end of the day on where the trade is at, what happened, and yeah. Yo, what is going on? Yo, what is going on, YouTube? So it is literally still Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. I'm gonna give you guys a trade update. Unfortunately, we ended up losing this trade. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Like, obviously here our alarm. I honestly don't know how to explain this trade. I really don't know. Yeah, I was looking for the sell. Came to the markets this morning. Found a good order block to sell from. Beautiful order block on the 10-minute. Waited for the pullback. Gave me a pullback. Gave me like a decent evening star pattern. But I waited for this candlestick to close below this structure point. As soon as this closed below the structure point, I just waited for the retest. I did a sell limit, so entry right here, stop loss above this structure point right here, which is at 17.5 pips. You guys know my stop loss is always at 15 pips, so I did that. And then it made another evening star pattern and just kept going. And then I went to work, and price just consolidated, did a bunch of shenanigans, and then started flowing. But as you can tell, it reversed and then went up, and yeah, stopped me out, which was I was not expecting that. There was news today. There was some news that dropped a PMI, so it was negative. It was lower than they predicted, which means that normally, if it's lower than they predicted, I mean, okay, they thought they are saying that greater than predicted would be good, so that means the US dollar would get stronger. So if it was higher than 52.2, the USD will go up, but it's lower than 52.2, so it was expected to go down, which that's why I was taking the trade. I'm like, okay, cool. Most likely going to have to push the downside, and Powell is speaking at 12:35, and honestly, I don't know what he's gonna say. His is like a little tricky, but I knew he was gonna speak, and I was expecting the market to push the downside. I was following my trading plan, did what I was supposed to do, lost this trade. So don't really know much else to say. I really don't know. It's a good trade. I did all that I was supposed to do. It sucks. It's one of those trades that you just end up losing. It is what it is. But USD JPY, didn't take a trade on it this morning. Good thing I didn't, because price just did a bunch of consolidation, but then had to push the downside a little bit like I was expecting. So that was kind of weird. And then Euro USD pushing to the upside. See, the thing that doesn't make sense to me is USD CAD, right? It's pushing to the upside. That means the dollar's getting stronger. So why would Euro USD and GBP USD also be pushing up? Like, it doesn't make sense. If the dollar's getting stronger on USD CAD, then it would get stronger against GBP/USD, which means it would be selling. So this is why it doesn't make sense to me. And at the same time, silver and gold are pushing to the highest. So if all of these pairs are pushing up, USD, JPY, USD CAD should be pushing to the downside, which USD JPY did have to push the downside. And even dollar index had to push the downside. So I don't understand why USD CAD did that. There wasn't, I mean, this is the only CAD news that happened. Other than that, there's no other CAD news. Well, I guess this one at 215, but other than that, like, that's it. So I don't understand why the chart did this. I really don't know. And like, I'm not mad or angry. It's just I don't understand why this trade didn't play out. I know it's just probabilities, right? This is just a low probability of playing out. But everything that I needed, all the consequences were there for me to sell. And for the trade to do this was just, I was not expecting it. So now we're at $1,000 below break even. So we're at 99,000, which sucks. Because we was just up. It took us 2 trades, right? We went 4%, and in 3 trades. So what took us 2 trades to do took us 3 trades to get back to break even. So that's a good risk to reward, honestly, because it took us only 2 trades, right? Good risk to reward to push us up, and then only 3 trades to bring us down. So like, that's fine. That's a good risk to reward. All I can do is show up to the charts and do better, right? Wait for the next trade. One good trade, that's all that matters. And yeah, so stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent, and don't let these little losses get to you, man. Remember, God is with you. That as long as you're doing your best, that you're trusting God and putting your faith in Him, to know that Proverbs 16:33 says that the lot is cast onto the lot, but it's every decision is of the Lord. To know that Jeremiah 17:7 said, "Blessed is the man that trusts in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord." So yeah, it's only a matter of time for this breakthrough coming. It's only a matter of time before we start winning. So yeah, keep going and stay safe. I'll update you guys if I take another trade this week. If not, then I'll just do a trade recap on Saturday like usual. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something from it. You got this.